Good morning, everyone. So we are here to do Sunday goals, and I'm going to untie the string here. I'm going to grab my candle. Excuse me, Drex. I have a candle here. No, thank you. Don't mind me talking to the doggo. I'm watching our little doggo friend. Say hi, bud. All right. Let me see. Oh, let's set these rules right away before we get any trolls. There we go. Hopefully we have set that so we don't get any trolls. All right. So, going to pop one of these ears off so I can hear him if he decides to need anything. How is everyone today? Doing good here. Trying to get a few things done before I popped on here. And get my thoughts together, of course, to come on here. And then I got all that done. Now, being on here, getting our live in, doing the Sunday goals thing. Hello, Chrissy. Hello, hello. Just waiting to see if anybody else hops in here before I get into the goals. I'm lighting a candle. So I'm just trying to situate that, and apparently took out the trash and didn't put the new bag in. You know, the things that we do when we're rushing to get stuff accomplished. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. Hang on, real noisy for a second. Sorry. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. It is already Sunday for this weekend, and hello, sir. It's not food. It's just a trash bag. Anybody else use like a rubber band or something like that in their bathroom or craft room trash can so that it doesn't like fall in there? It just stays. I just put a rubber band around it so that it stays nicely like that and I don't lose it into the trash can. Especially when I'm doing stuff with vinyl or whatever and I have to like try to get it to come off on the trash bag. Hello, Jamie. Hello, my friends. Buddy, can you sit down? Sit. Sit. Thank you. Relax. Relax. We're gonna be in here for a little bit. Okay? Relax. Drax followed me in here, of course. Okay, so we have White Barn Nature Fresh Cut Lilies that I'm going to get lit here. Fresh cut lilacs. Don't mind me. That does not say lilies. Fresh cut lilacs. I love lilacs. They're one of my favorite flowers and scents. So when I saw that White Barn had come out with that, I was super excited. Okay. Good morning, Amanda. I know it's not morning for you, but that's okay. Okay. Get my planner open so I can look at the week ahead as well. Boop, boop, boop. What are y'all up to today? I know a couple of us had talked about our top 3 already. I haven't put mine in there, but that's because I had to do Sunday goals. Let's move this so I shift over my little like dashboard divider, whatever you want to call it, for the week. And then I have these, which is my study material, but it's a laminated divider that I use between the weeks so that nothing presses through on the week, because I don't like when my writing presses through to the next week or the week before, what have you. Okay, all right, so that is set up. Quickly, I'm going to just review last week while I'm sitting here before I start my Sunday goals, just to make sure that everything was good from this last week. Get my sparkling water ready. Today we've got Amazon Fresh Lime. So funny story. I brought some of these to work because these are ones that came home from the food pantry from volunteering there. And I brought these to work and I put them in the fridge because we had that big thing going on at work the last 2 weeks. So we had a lot of people, we were working a lot of hours, and, I asked if people wanted sparkling water. So I was like, okay, I'll bring some in, I'll put it in our little fridge. It'll, whenever people want it, they can have it. So I did that, and one of my coworkers, he says he likes sparkling water. He likes Liquid Death, which I don't know if you guys know about Liquid Death, but Liquid Death is actually a sparkling water, but they have they call it still water, which is just plain water but in a can, because the owner, founder of the company, was on his sobriety journey and not drinking, and he wanted to be able to go to a bar still and not look like silly holding a water bottle, is what he was saying basically. So he created this Liquid Death, which is water in a can, but it's in a tall boy. So it's not a short little can like this, it's a tall boy. Good morning, Lisa. Everybody's popping on. I love it. Thank you all so much for being here. And so at first it was just still water, which is plain canned water. And then sparkling water came out without a flavor. And then they flavored it. So now they have there's a lime, there's a mango, there's a melon, there's a citrus one. There's a few different ones. And good morning, Winter Babe Saves. Good morning. So those have a little bit of sugar to them. So in the tall boy, they're 3-ish grams of sugar or whatever. Not a lot, but there's sugar in them. So he picked up one of these out of the fridge because he didn't have another Liquid Death in the fridge for the day. So he grabbed one of these. He was like, oh, these are so rough. I was like, yeah, because you call Liquid Death sparkling water. And it is sparkling water, but hold on. Hold, please. You need to see this. What is happening? What is he doing? Is that good scritches? Anyway, sorry. Okay. You call sparkling water Liquid Death, which has sugar in it, buddy. This is sparkling water in and of itself. That's why it's so rough to you. Because there are other people in the office that love sparkling water, like plain sparkling water like this. And they're like, wait, there's nothing wrong with it. It was funny. He was like, guys, I guess I'm just not that into sparkling water. I'm like, yeah, you need that little bit of sweetness in there. This dog is such a good boy, but that was such a goober move of him right there. I don't know. I was petting the top of his head and he just kept tilting it backwards, so I did his chin. Oh yeah, sparkling water is so good. I love me some sparkling water. We were just teasing my coworker because he was saying that this plain sparkling water with lime in it was too rough because he's used to Liquid Death, which has a little bit of sugar in it. I think they actually use agave, which is still sugar. I'm not saying it's not. I think they use agave. He's doing it again right now. I don't get this boy. I love him, but I don't get this boy. All right, let's see. Double check everything from the week. Yes, we have him. Yes, I dropped that stuff off. Yes, I did Sunday goals last week. I did my cash stuffing. I did my Tiny Tuesday. I did my Happy Mail Wednesday. I checked the mail. I had my friend's dog and bunny. Ooh, I didn't do that. Why is there not a highlighter right here? Why is there not a highlighter? I have all these other random pens and pencils and Sharpies, but not a highlighter. I don't want to use a Sharpie on there. See, I like, if it's a plain sparkling water with no flavor to it, like they call them pure or original or whatever, I like a little squish of either fresh lemon or lime, or if I don't have fresh ones at the house, I just use the bottles that I have in the fridge and just squirt a little bit in there, and it gives it good flavor. Okay, let me check the chat real quick. Give me 1 second to catch up. Okay, we're saying good morning to people. Oh, you ordered your groceries, Jamie. Good stuff, good stuff. When do you have to pick up the groceries? And how many cards do you have to do? Amanda, get your piece of paper and write down what you would like to get done this evening so that you have that written down so you can look at it. That's what I need to do. That's why I do Sunday goals. Hi, sir. You're back. Okay. My favorite flavor of sparkling water. That's hard because I like a lot of them. Um, I like the it's seasonal, but it's the spiced apple from Waterloo. I like that one a lot. And I like their peach a lot from Waterloo. Polar um raspberry lime is really good. Winter Babe Save, goal for 2025, no spend, and coin saving challenge for my emergency fund. Love that, Winter Babe Save. So, my Tiny Tuesday is my penny challenge that I'm doing. So, all my coins and my fives go in here. And then, if I have any like singles left over in my spend envelope for my cash stuffing before the next cash stuffing, you're such a goober. I adore you, but you are such a goober. He has his head upside down again, getting loves. All of that money is going to my emergency fund because we had to, unfortunately, had to go through some of my savings recently. Okay, Jamie, hour and a half. Okay, so you have an hour and a half. Can you work on any of them now to knock out like one or two of them, or is it just going to be like you're going to make them all kind of the same, so you're going to do them at one time? Can I help you, sir? You have to wait. You have to wait. You're getting attention. Give me those eye boogies. You have to wait. We went for WALKS before this. We did. And yes, I spelled it because I'm not saying it to you. Sorry. I had to get his eye boogies off of him. It's a tissue. Do not eat that. Do not eat that. He's trying to eat the tissue that I just used to wipe his eye boogies off. He's such a goober. He's such a goober. Oh, good. Yes, Amanda, you did hear his grumbles. He like ran out by the front door. I don't know, did what, because I can't see. And then he ran back in here and he grumbled at me. He had his breakfast. He has water. He did WALKS before this. And we'll do another one as soon as we're done. But he's got to wait. And he's looking at me like, no, I don't want to. I can't with him. I can't with him. Okay. All right. Let's focus. So I am going to put this on here. So one of my medications, thank you, Winter Babe Saves. So he's not mine. I am dog sitting him, but he is the sweetest boy. Unfortunately, I don't have a puppy anymore. We lost him back in November after 7, almost 8 years of having him. This one is, we'll call him a rental, we borrow him. But he's such a good boy. They actually live in an RV, so I asked if this time around I could bring him here for most of it, because one, it's like the Christmas holiday and I have time off and stuff. But two, I just wanted to be able to get stuff done around here. I've got baking to do and stuff like that, which One, I'm not going to do that in somebody else's home unless it's like one of my close friends, you know. But two, they live in an RV. So even if I was to try to do baking, their oven is this big. Like it works, it does great. It's just the two humans and the dog, so it's fine. But I can't bake Christmas baking in there. That's not happening. Can you get out of the bag? That is not for you. Don't shop in there. No shopping. Those snacks are not for you. No, thank you. Sit. Lay down. Relax. He's telling me I can shop all I want. No. He is so sweet. I don't know, Kim. He's a mix. He's some sort of like pitty mix. Maybe like pit lab or something, right? Show your face. Show your face. Oh. Wait, ow, ow. Too hard with the nails. You a sweet boy. Okay. Well, that's enough of me showing him. Sorry. He's not, he's shopping away. He don't have no money. You broke. You my broke bestie this week, okay? All right. He is so, so cute. Hey, you set up, you paid off about half of your debt. Like, honestly, that's huge. That's huge. You're going into 2025 with less than you went into 2024, and that's important. He wants every bit of attention. It's like he could care less about me when I'm sitting on the couch doing nothing because he sits next to me and he is fine. But now that I'm talking and clearly not paying full attention to him, he's like, "Excuse you. I didn't approve of this." Anyway, okay, so I I requested a refill of my medication not last week, the week before, and they said that my medication was out of stock, or not out of stock. I needed a prior authorization refill or renewed, and I was like, okay, what does that mean? And so when I went to pick up, because I had two prescriptions that day, the one prescription was ready, so I went to pick it up, and now we bring the squeaky toy. Almost 8K gone. Amanda is huge. Huge. Get out of there. Get that toy. Bring me your toy. You brought it halfway here and then dropped it? We can't focus today because you're too cute. You're too cute. We can't focus today. Okay. Focus. Oh, I also didn't take my meds. There we go. See? See? Didn't take my meds. All right. Take my meds. Okay. So I picked up the one prescription and I asked about the other one. I said, hey, like I got a message, from the text alert that said that I needed a prior authorization renewal. Like, how does that work? Are they going to call me? Are they going to update me? Do I need to come back? Whatever. She said, yeah, they should call you and update you about it. I was like, okay. Well, that was the 12th, which was not this past Thursday, the Thursday before. So I need to follow up on that for sure tomorrow because I need to refill my meds holder today, and I'll see where I'm at as far as having enough meds, because I know I have like a little bit of a buffer on that medication, but not much. And that's my most important med. That's my ADHD med. So I don't want, like, you see how I am right now? And granted, yes, there's a dog, so I'm distracted and whatever. But, like, that's how I am if I'm at work and I don't have my meds. Like, I can't focus. Thank you, Winter Babe. Winter Babe! What should we call you? What's your first name? What can we call you? So that we're not calling you Winter Babe Saves left and right. Because the others that are in here, Positive Changes, that's Sheila. Jamie is Jamie. The Mom Life is Chrissy. Fast Punch is Kim. Robin. Okay, Robin. Thanks. Great. I'm terrible with remembering channels and people's names if I don't interact with them a lot, but that's easy. I like that name, Robin. My aunt and uncle's like really, really good friends when I was growing up, they had a daughter named Robin. They have a daughter named Robin. Um, okay, bye. He came in, squeaked the toy, and then ran away again. Whatever. All right. So, Sunday goals. Sunday goals for today. Oh my gosh, Amanda, I'm sorry. Sorry. Yes, budgeting like a girl is Amanda. Amanda is in Germany, so her time is way different than the rest of us. Like the rest of us are spread across the US, so our times are, anywhere from same time zone, 1, 2, or 3 hours difference, but Amanda's the one that's way out there hanging out in Germany, and hers is hours difference. So we either get bright and shiny awake Amanda, or we get it's middle of the night Amanda, usually when we have our events. I am going to request that tomorrow, Chrissy, if I'm not able to get the actual full 30-day prescription, but it's a controlled substance, and I don't know why they need a prior authorization renewal, because I've been on this medicine for I think a year now. Um, but I don't know. I'm going to get to the bottom of it tomorrow. That's my main focus. I'm going to figure out. Excuse me. What are you getting into? Don't give me the innocent face. You were getting into something. You stinker. You're cute, but you can't be getting into stuff. Stinker. And Jamie, that might be why, but I've been seeing this provider because it's an off-base provider, but I've been seeing this provider since 2022, and I've never had this come up with any of the meds that I've been on. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just this medication particularly. I'm not sure. But I will be figuring this out tomorrow. Listen, Amanda, you're talking about TRICARE also. So isn't that enough said? And I'm in the medical field, and it doesn't make sense. But anyway, okay. He is quite sneaky, Robin. He's very well behaved, though, I will say. I am very thankful he's well behaved. I wouldn't, I usually do not bring any dogs to my house, because my house isn't dog proof and whatnot, because currently I don't have a pet living here. So I don't bring them here. Plus, it's less stressful on the dog if they stay in their home when their humans are gone, because it's like one major change versus two major changes of him coming, them coming out of their environment and their humans are gone. But I think he's honestly enjoying it here because it's not the RV. Like, he's got more space here. And yes, Amanda, exactly. That just TRICARE, period. No further explanation needed. Oh, Robin, taking care of your mental health is so important. Around here, I do therapy Thursdays. I have therapy every Thursday morning. It's great. We joke. I joke with my provider. Hold on, squirrel. Let me go back real quick so I can finish that thought. But I don't bring the dogs here usually because one, like I said, not dog proof. Two, I don't want to stress the animal out. But I think he's enjoying himself because he's got more space. When we go outside to take him for walks and stuff, he walked away, so he's not over here right now. He has more space to sniff. He's got a lot of grass over here to sniff. They don't have that necessarily at the RV park. So I think he's enjoying it being here. But we are going to go home tonight. He is going to sleep in his RV tonight. And tomorrow when I'm at work, his little best friend, his little girlfriend at the RV park, her mama is going to come pick him up, and they're going to have a play date while I'm at work, because they love to play with each other, and they play at least 3 times a week during the week. And so I let her know. I was like, hey, he's going to be at my apartment for the weekend because I've got to bake cookies and whatnot, and get like, laundry, things like that done. So he's going to be with me for the weekend. I said, but I'll bring him home Sunday night and we'll stay at the RV Sunday night. So when I go to work on Monday, he stays there. And she said, okay, she'll come get him. She'll let me know when, but she's going to come get him tomorrow when I'm at work for at some point and take the dogs over to the dog park right there inside of the the RV park. They have a dog park. She's going to take them over there, let them have their play date and run like wild, and then she'll drop him back off at the RV. And then after I get off work, I'll just go there. So he will have a running and gunning date with his little girlfriend tomorrow, and then I think maybe we'll stay the night again on Monday there, so that Tuesday, like morning-ish, we can have another play date if possible, and then I'm going to bring him back here because I want to be here for Christmas morning because I'm going to video chat with my family to watch the boys open their presents and whatnot. So I want to be here, like in my house by my tree and stuff. So we'll do that here. But he'll come with me, so we'll stay here. Why are you smelling my sewing machine? Okay, anyway. Let me go back real quick. I saw, okay, usage for TRICARE. Yes, Winter Babe Saves. Mental health is so, so important. Like I said, Therapy Thursday here. We do therapy every morning, every Thursday morning at 8. And I joke with her that, out of the bathroom. Out. Sir. No, thank you. I joke with her that it's our coffee date because I'm her first patient for the day, and I'm starting my day with her. So I stay home, I sit right here, I have my cup of coffee, and we both sip on our coffee while we're having our appointment. Also, I have brought clients to her. So I'm her 8 o'clock. One of my very good friends is her 9 o'clock, and one of my very good friends is her 10 o'clock. So she does all back to back with clients that I've given her. And then actually this past week, I had to drop something. I had to go to a place that's right by my other friend's work, where he's at now. So I had to go check something there, and then I was like, oh, I need to drop something off to him. So I was going to text him and be like, hey, pop the trunk open from like inside his work, and I was going to put his drinks that I had in the car in the trunk. And I was like, oh wait, he's on his appointment. So I drove up next to him, like waved, and he turned the phone for her at me, and she's laughing at us. And he popped the trunk, and I put his drinks in, and I was like, hello again. She's laughing at us. And I was like, okay, bye. And got in the car and left. So I gave him his drinks while he was on his appointment. It was great. It is not snowing where I am. I am in Southern California, so it is beautiful and sunny out. I'm just in my sweatshirt because I'm in the house. And I leave my windows open at night and the fan on and everything. And it was 62 degrees inside the apartment when we woke up this morning. Yeah, he's sniffing everything. I just don't know why he was sniffing the sewing machine. I'm not sure. It was snowing here in Bavaria. Ooh, Robin, your birthday is in January. Going to the mall would be fun. Maybe even like a self-care thing, like a pedicure, a manicure, something like that. Maybe even that would be fun. No tree for you this year. I have a little artificial 3-foot tree. It's pre-lit, so it's just this little guy. I love it. I tried to use it as the thumbnail for this picture or for this video, but it wouldn't stretch. The box wouldn't stretch taller. It was making me just do something like longer horizontally, so I couldn't use it. But it's super cute. I'll post a community post with the picture of my Christmas tree. I have this small little box of mini ornaments that I found from Kohl's a while back that are lime green because that's my color. And then my mom found like a package of Mickey ear, like Mickey head and ear ornaments, and she sent me the 2 lime green ones. So I have those on the tree, and then I have a green star up on the tree. And I have the pickle, the Christmas pickle. Whoever finds the pickle on the tree gets to open their present first, whatever. I have my pickle on there too, even though I'm the only one here. But hey, that's fine. I drink sparkling ice, Starburst cherry with green. So I've seen that one, Kim, but I haven't had it yet. Is that one good? Like, you like that one and that's the one you drink? Um, so Robin, I fully understand doing face to face. In 2022, when I got started with both my therapist and my meds provider, I was not able to get face to face appointments because it was still like that weird balance of the C word and face to face medical appointments for stuff that was not necessary to be face to face in the sense of they didn't need to do a physical examination, etc. And once it was like an option to go back into an office setting, I wasn't going to change providers. I wasn't going to just switch my providers up and find a new person. And these two particular providers are not doing face to face. They are not at all, like that they just do virtual. That's just how their company has transitioned due to the C word causing that like transition for a while. They just stayed that way. So there are providers that have gone back to face, and I know that there are plenty of people that want face to face. I am in the medical field, and when I when I put in the referral request to the providers that I work with to do a mental health referral for someone, I specifically ask them, I say, are you wanting face to face or are you wanting virtual? The other thing with virtual that's nice for us with our work schedule is you don't have to factor in driving, especially here in Southern California, where traffic is awful sometimes. Also, both of my providers, one is an hour south of me and one is an hour north of me. So I for sure wouldn't be able to continue seeing these two providers if I had gone to face once it was an available option. So, take a picture of your tree. It seems pretty. Yes, I have a super cute picture of my tree. I have like a couple presents under it, and my little Scentsy warmer under it because it has, it's called Just For You, the wax, and it's a fir scented wax, like a Christmas tree scent. So I have that underneath it. It's a really pretty little setup that I have. And because it's a short tree, it's sitting on one of those little cube shelves, and I have the tree skirt around it, which my mom made, and it's a reversible tree skirt. It's really pretty. What's 8? 0 sugar. Okay, Kim, I'm going to look for that one. I know I've seen it, but I haven't actually tried it, like I said, so I'm going to look for it. So the Starburst Sparkling Ice. I'm going to check it. Okay. Pickle on the tree. Oh, the kids look for it every day. That's fun. Okay. Okay, let's focus on Sunday goals. Yes, Robin. Let's bring me back there. All right, so Sunday goals for today, December 22nd, right? Yep, December 22nd. Okay, so it is December 22nd. My top 3 must do. Okay. Declutter the living room and the front entryway. So I'm in an apartment, so I have my couch, like breaks up the living room space from like the front entry space, but it's all just living room basically. But decluttering that space is my must do for today. It's a small space and it just gets cluttered very quickly. So I need to go through the stuff. Is there anything that is actual trash? Is there anything that is donation? Is there anything that needs to be sold? And then what are we keeping? If we're keeping it, does it actually belong there? If it doesn't belong there, where does it go? So that is a top must do for today. My next one is baking cookies. So I have a few different types of cookies that I'm going to be baking. I just want to get some of them done today. I don't have to do a specific amount. I am going to make the sugar cookie dough because it has to chill. So after we're done here and I take him for his walk, I am going to make the sugar cookie dough so that I can put that in the fridge and let it chill. And then I'll go ahead and make a different one. The other thing is all of my baking is gluten-free. So when I make something, when I make a dough, when I make a mix, when I make a batter, anything like that, I have to mix it and then I have to let it sit for 30 minutes before I can bake it. So my baking unfortunately just takes a little bit longer because it's gluten-free. Because the liquid has to absorb, and with it being gluten-free mix, it takes a little bit longer to do. But I have 1.5 pounds of butter that is thawed and room temperature and ready to go. So I'm excited for that. Laundry. So I have 1 load in the dryer that is done. I'm just leaving myself my note. Okay, so 1 load is in the dryer and it's already done. So I just need to take that out and fold it and then put it away. Then I need to wash his blanket. I'm going to wash Drax's blanket and dry that. And then obviously I don't need to fold it. I just need to put it back in his little bed. And then I want to wash the remaining load of clothing. There's not a big load at all, but I need to wash that remaining load of clothing so I can start the week with no dirty clothes. So the 1 load in the dryer, Drax blanket, and then 1 other load. Okay, added those details to it. So gluten-free cookies, I have gluten-free, like the sugar cookies is a boxed mix. It's just one that I found that was on like a really good deal at Grocery Outlet. So I have that. And that is pre-mixed powder. And then I just need to add the butter, the egg, and the vanilla for that one. Sometimes I use organic butter. I don't always. I don't have to. It's just whatever butter that I find that's on sale, honestly. And I buy butter randomly throughout the year that when I catch it on sale, and I freeze it in my deep freezer because I know that I go through a ton of butter during this month. I always go through a ton of butter in December. So I always buy a bunch when it's on sale and I put it in the freezer. Otherwise, though, the best way to make the gluten-free stuff is actually to measure the flour by grams instead of like by a cup and what have you, because gluten-free flours and whatnot are a little bit finicky. So when you look up a gluten-free recipe, like if you just Googled right now gluten-free chocolate chip cookies, you most likely will see like 1 cup gluten-free flour, but then you'll also see like it's not 100 grams, but whatever it is, like X amount of grams. So when I do my gluten-free baking, I measure my powdered portions of the gluten-free stuff in grams. I do not do it just by like the 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, whatever. Ooh, are you doing a video of the gluten-free fruitcake, Sheila? Not gluten-free, golden. Don't mind me. I saw G. I've been gluten-free since 2020, Robin, so that's just my life. Maria's here. So that's just my life. So I've learned a lot. You know, in the beginning I had a lot of fails, I promise. A lot of fails in the beginning. But I have learned, I've grown. I was very intimidated by gluten-free baking when I started, but I'm not anymore because I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff that is super, super processed. So I wanted to make sure that I could make stuff on my own at home. Bye, Christy. Love you. See you later. Oh, that's great that your Amanda is going to record for you, Sheila. Okay. Number 4. So now we're on to would be nice because top 3 is our must items. Number 4 is the dishwasher. So running the dishwasher, I actually got that all started right before I came in here. It is running currently, and then I need to put everything away once it's done. So it's halfway done because it's running currently. I need to stop at the grocery store for bananas and maybe bell peppers, just produce, that's it. But also, I have the $5 coupon, so it's $5 off your purchase of $5 or more. So as we saw last week, my purchase was $5.37, so I paid 37 cents last week. So my goal is to just do that again. I don't need other things. I just need the produce. I think I have enough apples. Like, I'll look in the fridge when I'm done with my video. I'll double check what I have, but I know I need bananas. I always need bananas every week. And something else to get me to that $5 to have stuff for the week. I need to hit 10K steps today. I slacked a little bit yesterday. I think I made it to 7K, so we're going to make sure that I get there a little bit higher. Yeah, Kim, you can do options like that without flour. There's options to make it without flour, and you totally can. I need to check my mail. I checked my mail yesterday morning, which was Saturday morning, but that was before the mail came for the day, and then I never went back to check it again, so I need to go back and check it for what came yesterday. I need to vacuum the living room. So having the dog here, I just want to be vacuuming a little bit more often than I would, um, because it's usually just me, and like when I come in the house, I take my shoes off right away, but he has paws, so whatever. Cleaning the bathroom, so I need to clean both bathrooms. The guest bathroom is just a quick wipe up usually, but I had that Christmas tree for my friend in my tub for a couple of days, so I need to like really clean the tub to get maybe if there's any sap in there or whatever, and the pine needles out of there. And then my bathroom obviously is a deeper clean. Then declutter the office and craft space. So currently there's a lot of extra things in here that were out in the like kitchen living room area because of the dog. Anything that I thought he might be able to get into that was like super unsafe, I pushed in here for now because I can just close the door when I leave for work, or if I run to the store or whatever, I can close the bedroom door. So I want to clean that stuff up and put it like say actually away, but I also need to declutter. So I have a bunch of craft stuff that I don't actually use. I have a bunch of craft stuff that I use that I forget about, that kind of thing. So I need to actually declutter that. And then I gave myself a set number. So this week, it doesn't have to be today, but this week, I want to list 5 items for sale on like my local buy, sell, trade, like Facebook groups or whatever. Doesn't matter what it specifically is, but I need to list 5 items for sale. I hosted a Pampered Chef party like for somebody else, whatever, and so I need to do my order to close out that party. So that needs to be done today because I keep forgetting about it. And then I have a Scentsy party that's open that I need to close out so I can get those like the freebies and stuff from it for myself. And then I'll open another party just to keep it open. I also want to do that today specifically. And then the weekly clean out the car, just get the extra stuff out of the car, put away, throw away, whatever that doesn't belong in there. And then also, now that the tree is done being in and out of my car, I can vacuum it all the way out and get all the needles out of it. I did vacuum some of it out already, but I didn't do like a deep clean of it. While I'm out there at the car, I will top off my washer fluid. And then I would like to also clean the inside of the windows. So, the inside of the car windows get dirty too. So I want to be able to wash those today. Not today, well, this week, whenever I do that. The empty the car, washer fluid, clean the insides of the car. And then clean off the kitchen table. So there's just random stuff. I need to start playing like the floor is lava, but like that surface is lava kind of thing. because I tend to walk in the house and put stuff down sometimes, and then I forget about it, and then it just stays there. And then I need to follow up on that medication. So that's for tomorrow. I can't do that today because the pharmacy is not open. But I wrote that down so that I do not forget about that. Oh, and I need to pick up. I also, from the dentist, I got the prescription toothpaste. And it automatically went through the mail order prescription somehow. Like it just, when he ordered it, that's how it went. And I got a text that said, like, we received your order. And I was like, okay. And usually I get a text that says it was like shipped, and I didn't get anything. And so I logged into the website, and it said your order has been canceled. And Amanda, here we go again with TRICARE is the only word you need. This is prescription toothpaste, like to prevent cavities. It's just a very simple, it's nothing crazy. And it said your order has been canceled and will not be shipped because your insurance does not cover this benefit. Excuse me? I have used Express Scripts many times over the years. What? So I told the dentist on Friday when I talked to him about it, and he reordered it just to the pharmacy on base. So I need to pick that up because it's ready. So when I pick that up, I will talk to them about the other medication that is not filled for some reason. Okay, let me catch up. I missed a couple here. Steps, great way for exercise. Yes, 10,000 steps a day is just like a general goal of mine. And sometimes I'm doing really well with it, sometimes I'm not. Yesterday, I said about 7,000, I think, is what I got to, which isn't bad, but it definitely isn't 10, so whatever, it's fine. Amanda, it's all about being able to multitask. It's fine. Did you get the kitchen cleaned up? I am trying to learn to crochet, Robin, but I'm not fully there yet. Like I can do like the running chain, but like the turn and whatnot, I'm not there yet. I'm trying, but I'm not there yet. Well, that was his dessert before his dinner, Amanda, so he wanted real food. So, Amanda, in the past, I used Express Scripts because, like, when it was medicine that wasn't a controlled substance that I have to actually sign for, it's convenient. Like, it would just come to my mailbox, and with having, like, the little lock mailbox, like, they would just put it in there. It was great. And for me, it's free. I don't have to pay the $4, like, per prescription fee or whatever. Um, and but I stopped using it when I had to switch to controlled substance because I had to be home to sign for the prescription, and I you never know when the prescription's going to come, so I can't just like sit home. So I stopped using it, but I guess for some reason when he ordered it, it went to Express Scripts somehow. I don't know. Yeah, I can see that, Robin. Not every prescription does, or not every insurance will cover that kind of thing because, in a sense, they consider it like an over the counter type thing. Um, are you able to have a flex spending account, an FSA? Yeah, prescriptions on base free. And I don't know about out there, Amanda, because it is Oconus, but we have the it's called Q Anywhere, and you just send a text that says get in line, and then it says to enter the DOD ID, and you put in the ID number for whichever person it's for the prescription, and then it asks you to confirm, the date of birth or whatever. And then it asks you what pharmacy you want to pick up if you have multiple pharmacy options near you. And then literally you're in line and they start working on your prescription. And then you get a text that says it's ready. And you can pick it up within 10 days, whenever. So you have 10 days to pick it up, basically. And because our pharmacy is inside of the actual hospital that has an emergency room, if you get the text that it's ready, like during normal business hours because you put it in during normal business hours, you can pick up the prescription 24 hours a day, but it has to be requested during a working day so that there's a pharmacist available, and then you get the text that says it's ready, then you can pick it up 24/7. So usually I will text during the workday, and then I'll pick it up either like on my way to work, so it's like 6:30 in the morning and there's the pharmacy's not open yet, so there's nobody there. Or like if I'm dog sitting or something over there, or I'm stopping by my friend's house, whatever, I'll pick it up at like 9 o'clock at night. And you just walk in, you ring the little bell, they come up to you and they say picking up, and you say yep. And they go grab it and come right back to you. You're in and out the door within 10-15 minutes max. That feature is great. The Express Scripts, like I said, prior to having a controlled substance on my list, that is why I was using it, because it would just come to the mail and I didn't have to go get it. But change there with the controlled substance, I can't do that anymore. Ordering the last of the Christmas presents. Yeah, Jamie. Yeah, the facility here gives you 10 days because essentially they're considering if there's a weekend in there, they allow for that little buffer time. But again, you have the ability to pick it up on the weekend if it's already ready. Like said, the text came that says it is ready for pickup. Also, Amanda, I don't know if like the Q Anywhere system can work there because of the Oconus phone system, like that kind of thing, potentially. Because I know Q Anywhere is supposed to be getting spread through the entire, at minimum, CONUS states and locations, and then I think they'll do like Alaska and Hawaii as well. As well, so the Oconus but U.S. ones. And then as far as being Oconus and actually overseas other countries, I think that's a little bit harder for them because of the phone number thing. So I don't know if that will ever fully come to fruition. But let me tell you, it is so fast here to do that. It's so nice because like I get done with the provider, I give it literally about 15 minutes, and then I send the text to get in line, and then I go about my day and I forget about it. And then I get a text that's like, oh, your prescription is ready. Or if there's any issue with like the item being out of stock or whatever, you get a text right away and it tells you. It's so simple. It's so nice. I really appreciate being able to do it that way. But being that you're in Germany, I do get it that you just have to call or stop by and have them fill it. Plus, being that you're in Germany, you don't have a lot of like the retirees and stuff that we do here in the States, because a lot of times what before Q Anywhere became a thing, we had tons of retirees that were coming to pick up their prescriptions, which is totally fine. But it just shows that you have, to pick up stuff and there's extra people. So now that they have the Q Anywhere, it's so much faster because literally everybody has the opportunity to pick up whatever they want. The retirees, if they don't want to use the text alert system, they just stop by, they request their prescription, and then they can go sit down and they'll work on it. But for the rest of us that are willing to use the text alert thing, it's so fast, so simple. So simple. Well, because their pharmacies are different out in town for sure. Like their pharmaceutical regulations are different, their pharmaceutical uses are different. So they're not going to have all the meds that we would utilize. They're not going to have all the meds that we would consider like our go to stuff. Oh my goodness. Really, Amanda? That's interesting. I love that. That's interesting. Wouldn't have thought that. Would not have thought that. Okay. Looking over the rest of today outside of my... Oh, Barbie, hello. Outside of my goals written down and whatnot, looking at the week ahead. So I did sign up for yoga today. The last 2 weeks have been difficult because of all the stuff with work. So I did sign up for one today. So I'm going to go to yoga tonight. And then after that, I'm going to come home. I'm going to take this guy for his walk. And then I'm going to go babysit for a little bit for the little teeny tiny baby so that mom and dad can get some stuff done for the week. And then when that's done, I'll come back here and I'll take him back to the RV. That's so crazy. I just didn't think there would be that many people living in Germany if they're retired. That's all. I just didn't think that. Um, so, Robin, there's a yoga studio that is right about half a mile down the street from my house, and I absolutely love it. Um, I do pay the monthly membership fee, but I pay a discounted one through one of my military benefits. Um, oh, picture for me. Yay. Um, so normally those classes would be $22 a class if you were to pay per class. And my benefit, I pay $62 a month, and it's the unlimited package. Normally it would be 110 if you paid it through that place, that actual location. So I tell myself I must do 3 classes per month because that would be $66. So basically, I try to tell myself that I have to go once a week. Now, one of my goals that I wrote down when I started Sunday Goals back in November was 2 yoga classes per week. Now, the last 2 weeks, I haven't been able to do that because of um, work. My work, we worked 11 days, or yeah, we worked Monday through the next Friday. So yes, this past Friday, we worked the 9th through the 20th straight through. So I wasn't able to do my 2 a week, which was fine. It was work is work, and that's unfortunately, my mental health and my physical health is a priority. Yes, but I'm in the military, and so I don't have a choice but to say work is a priority. No, 22 a class is not bad. And so that's why I tell myself that I need to do at minimum the 3 classes a month so that I know that I paid for the membership, like with my physically paying for it by going to the class. But if I do anything more than that, then it's great. I've done well over that. In December, I knew that I had these work days back to back coming up. And so I started the month, I went a few in a row in the beginning of the month to kind of knock that out. So I have to double check, but I think that I did 3 classes already this month. I'll have to double check with my actual attendance, but I think I went on the first, the second, and the fourth, but I need to confirm. But I can do yoga today, and then I'm going to look at the schedule because I know that there's going to be some classes um, on Christmas morning. I think there's 1 or 2 in the morning. So if that's the case, I want to do that. But I also need to double check because of the time difference between my family. It's a 3-hour time difference. So I will check on that. So let's put that on the weekly must do, or to would be nice is sign up for yoga. Okay, sign up for yoga. Got it. All right. Well, I have Drax until the 26th. And then tomorrow, I start watching a kitty, but she's just drop-ins. So I have drop-ins for her from the 23rd through the 29th. So I do one in the morning and one in the evening. And then also tomorrow, I have one drop-in for dinner and a potty break for one family. They'll be going to an event, so they're just going to be away during dinner time. they're gonna leave like mid, like afternoon, and they won't be home until like well after 10. So they just wanted to make sure that that I could stop by, feed the dog, feed the cat, give the dog some love, let the dog out to go potty, make sure that the cat has water, that kind of thing. And then, of course, Wednesday is Christmas. And then I turn the doggo back to his humans on the 26th. Oh, did you know I was speaking about you? You've been so quiet in the living room. Were you into something? Oh no, you're just tired. You're just napping. Are you napping? Um, yeah, and then I have the kitty through the 29th. And then on the 31st, I have just an evening check in on her because her parents are going to be gone for the night. And then the first, I have a morning check in on her. With her, I literally just stop by, um, check her food, check her water, check her litter box, say hi to her. But she's an old girl, so she really doesn't care about me. She might let me pet her if she feels like it. She might not. It just depends. But I really am there for like 10, 15 minutes. And I feel bad that I'm not there longer, but they honestly are like, no, really. She doesn't care about new people. She cares about the two of us, and that's about it. And she just wants you to feed her. Barbie, I don't have any pets currently. We lost our boy back in the beginning of November, unfortunately. But the one that's here with me right now, this is Drax. He is a client, so I'm watching him. Usually I watch him at his home, but I brought him here this time so I can do my Christmas baking and stuff like that. And then I have a kitty client from the 23rd to the 29th, which is drop ins. And tomorrow I have one drop in for another client that they have now just one dog and one cat. They had two dogs and a cat, but the one dog was very old and he went to sleep this past week, unfortunately. So the doggos and the kitties keep me busy. It's fun. I get to love on them for a little while, but when my work is so demanding, I don't have to stress about not being able to be there for my own animals. But I will for sure be trying to get another doggo at some point. Interesting. 8 hours top to bottom, 5 to 6 hours east to west. Interesting, Amanda. I'm being stared down. This boy wants to go for WALK. Okay, bye. Well, ladies, lovelies, we've been on it for an hour. So I have gone over my goals, written everything down, wrote stuff down as I thought about it, which is why I like to talk through my goals. It's helpful for me. Um, I'm going to go take him out for his WALK, and then while I'm out there, I can check the mail. So that'll be one of my things checked off. That's nice, nice benefit of having to take him out there. And then when I get back in from taking him out for his adventure, I can make the sugar cookie dough so I can put that in the fridge for sure. And then I'll check the laundry, see if it's done tumbling because I spritzed it with a little bit of water mist and tumbled it for 10 minutes. Oh, well, it should well be done because I tumbled it for 10 minutes before we got on here. And then I will start on the other stuff. Yep. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. It's been an hour. Again, thank you so, so much for being here, for sharing your goals, for sharing your thoughts, your questions, concerns, what have you. Remember, mental health is so important. Your mental health is important. Getting the right care is important. Loving the ones around you and helping them find resources if you don't know how to help them is so important. And the holidays is a hard time for a lot of people. So check on your friends, check on your family, let them know you love them. And sometimes all you need to do is send them those little memes, those little cute videos or gifts or whatever, those things. All right. So have a great day. Have a great weekend. The lovelies that are in the chat, I will chat with you on there. Other than that, I will do my recap this evening. I don't do my recaps as a live, just remember that. So it'll be posted this evening. And then I'll have my other videos later this week. So I look forward to interacting with you all later this week and seeing if you post any new videos this week for me to watch. Thanks for coming, guys. Bye. Have a great week.